How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Blacktoothed with us today, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Okay, yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Hendrik, and I'm the lead vocalist of the band Blacktoothed. Hi.
All right, and my name, however, it's not David Bummer, but it's Matty, and I'm the guitarist for the band. I'll do some backing vocals.
There we go, guys. Well, thank you for coming on all the way from Germany. Very stoked to have you. Very stoked to have you guys on. The first question, I'm sure you get asked this a lot, is how did Blacktoothed start out? How'd you guys get your members, and how was the band formed?
Okay, back in 2007, I started the band with the former band members, and we were Pantera fans.
Ooh.
They had a drink called Blacktoothed, and the drink, when you drink it often, your teeth turn black. I don't know if it's very true, but yeah, we are afraid of that, so we called ourselves Blacktoothed Scares. And yeah, over the time, the band changes, and now I'm the last Jedi of the band. But yeah, Matti and Dave are in the band for a very long time now. And yeah, the band changes in the time, and now we are perfect how we are. Yeah.
Yeah, genre-wise especially.
Yes.
Like, they would do this hard and heavy music before I joined the band, and now we're just like maybe a bit modern rock sound.
I would agree. You guys kind of have a little bit of, I was listening to Tidal Wave before we hopped on, and I was like, man, this is cool. I like this. And I've seen your name pop up on Instagram, and I'm like, I have the second guess because your logo looks so similar to another band that I'm totally not going to mention because, I don't want, for legal reasons, I'm going to move going to have my hand over my mouth here, and so you guys can't understand what I'm saying here, but it was something. There's some other band that also begins with a B. Not too sure, on said band. But,
Black Sabbath. Yeah.
It's Black Sabbath. You're right. It's Black Sabbath. Henrik's got it. And I was like, I had to take a double take, and I was like, this is cool. I would definitely listen to this. And then, unironically, Tim messaged me, and I was like, this name sounds familiar. I was like, I don't know why, but let me look it up. And I went to go look up your band, and I was like, now I get it. Okay, so guys, if you get that message, it's Black Sabbath, just so you know. Just putting that out there on the internet. But I was like, man, these guys are really cool. And when you guys announced you have a new record coming out, July 29th, called JULI, and I'm sure you guys are very excited. What time period had that been recorded in? Was that during like the pandemic, period, or how long has this taken to kind of formulate?
Well, I think it even started before the pandemic.
Wow.
So it's a bit special for us because when we started writing songs that ended up on JULI, we were not quite sure that we were actually going to write an album because we didn't have a label or anything. So we thought maybe put a song out here and there. So we recorded 2 songs. Then I think it was 6 months or even a year later that we went back in the studio and recorded 3 more. And then apparently we teamed up with the Rising Empire, and of course then we had to write an album. So we had a third and last recording session, recording 5 songs, and that's how JULI came together. So it's quite special.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys are excited because, the amount of time that it has taken to probably formulate this record all together. It must be a cool thing to, obviously have that out. And A Rising Empire is a great label. So big kudos to you guys for getting signed to them. And I'm very excited. Like I said, I've liked all of the singles thus far that have been out. So, Tim sent me that, that secret link for the new record. So, may or may not have listened to a little bit more of that. But it was really cool. And I like that you guys kind of have this like modern rock, but also like you can hear some like metalcore and like post-hardcore influence in there. And, as someone who kind of, that's their base genre of music that I typically listen to, it was really cool to hear that variety. Is there any song off the new record that you guys would recommend to like a new listener to give an idea of your sound and what you guys are about?
That's a tough question actually because they're so different. I don't know. Can you think of one?
Yeah, I think to describe the perfect Blacktoothed sound is when you listen to If You Want to Say So. The song is our opener of the upcoming album, and I think it's okay, but not the best sound or description for the band, but for the older years.
So I would say Savior, I guess, because it's like
Yeah.
Ooh.
that song has lots of like synth layers and has guitar, has big chorus, and that's really what we're all aiming for, I guess.
Okay, what she said.
Taking the easy way out here, you know. Kudos to Maddie for like deliberating on that. I feel like I feel like whenever I ask that question, it's like, you know, what's your favorite child? You know, like you all, you know, you have like a specialty to like all of the songs, and you're like, man, I don't know if I could pick a favorite, but if I did, it'd be this one.
Yeah.
So
Well, we have a favorite actually. It's not even one of these two. I think Tidal Wave's actually our favorite, but it's probably a bit odd.
would you also say the same thing, Henrik?
Yes, of course.
There we go. Awesome, guys. The next question I have, I'm very curious on this one. You know, who you guys influenced by, who kind of got you started out either doing vocals or doing guitar, and then who influences your sound more currently now?
Maybe you can start this one.
Okay, my biggest influence to be a musician and a singer, it's a tough question, but I started listening to Judas Priest when I was very young,
Ooh.
and also to Pantera. I was growing up with bands like Black Sabbath from my father and my mother, and Deep Purple, and yeah. But the biggest influence for me is, I think, Freddie Mercury and Rob Halford from Judas Priest, because both of them are completely different, but in their way, the best singers in the world for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some of current music.
Current music.
Yeah. You're listening to right now. I don't even know.
I'm today I was listening to Van Halen again.
Ooh.
Because Van Halen is one of the biggest bands on the planet, or was one of the biggest bands, and modern bands. I'm listening to a band. I don't want to call the band because the band has a similar logo like us.
Similar.
No, and of course I'm listening to the new album of Future Palace at the moment.
Ooh, yes, they're great. Awesome. Maddie,
Yeah,
what do you have?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a journey through lots of genres, I guess. So, well, the band that got me into playing guitar was actually Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was like a huge 14 or something. Then I started playing guitar. Then that shifted because the great era of YouTube, and I just discovered or stumbled upon "Sweet Child of Mine" by Guns N' Roses. So then I got into Slash, and I think this is what influenced me a lot on playing guitar. But nowadays, I've even overcome my metal phase. So I'm kind of towards EDM music and like US pop at the moment. So I'm just always looking for a great hook, and yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It doesn't even involve lots of guitar playing anymore.
I feel like, as also a guitar player myself, I feel like when you jump out of the like metal genre and you go to other genres, and you're like, man, the guitar playing on that is so cool. And I didn't think about how those things work, but then you kind of, it reframes your headspace, and then
Definitely.
then you have a cool band called Blacktoothed. So there you go.
Yeah. It's always the mix thing that's.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, certainly. I also love that you guys mentioned classic rock as also a parent that grew up on classic rock and would play it all the time. I have a lot of love for that type of music, so I'm glad you mentioned obviously like Black Sabbath and Judas Priest, and those are just some bands that I hope get big, because I know with Stranger Things, Metallica's getting popular again, so hoping that people kind of move over to that rock corridor and start experiencing some really awesome rock music again. But the next question I have for you guys is a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Oh, we talked a lot about this question.
Yeah,
Matti, go first, please.
It's not gonna be similar though, because I think we both love the band Camino a lot. Yeah, that's like Daphne Blue.
yes.
I think that would be my top choice.
Oh, Daphne Blue is a big choice, yes.
It's a
But
big-
I want to go more back in history, and I guess I would choose between Live Wire of Motley Crue
Oh,
or Jump from Van Halen.
ooh.
We always jam it in our rehearsal space, so like that's why.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Those are two great choices. I feel like if I had to put my stake in the ground here, that's tough. I love I love like classic. Wow, you really put me in a hard position here. I think I'm gonna do the band Camino. I love them so much, and my coworker plays them all the time. Big shout outs to my man CJ, but we play all of their records. They're absolutely killing it right now. So I would like to see your guys' take on a band Camino song. I feel like that'd be pretty wild.
That would be, maybe we're gonna do it one day. Who knows?
I'm hoping. But guys, if you have any suggestions for Blacktooth, drop them in the comments. I'm sure they'll check them out. The next question I have for you guys, as being from Germany and the plethora of great food out there, what is your favorite food to eat?
It's a tough question because I'm always struggling to find food that I want to eat every day.
Yeah. Okay, we both are vegan or vegetarian.
Yeah.
So meatless, please. And today I ate kebab. That was nice. Do you know kebab or döner? I don't know what is it in America.
I'll have to find out.
What is kebab in English?
It's like bread with like some like some salad stuff and sauce in it. Like
Ooh, all right. I'll have to check it. I'll have to check that out. That sounds delish.
Yeah, it's very nice with lots of garlic.
Ooh.
I'd say
Me and
cola.
Henrik are on the same wavelength here. Ooh.
So my favorite food would be cola, I guess, because I could survive a day on just drinking cola. It's not healthy. Don't do that at home, kids. But
Yeah, I used to drink a lot of soda here in the States, and then I switched over to like seltzer water, and I'm like, that kind of just, that I feel like that hits that right peak where you're like, there could be a little sugar, but I don't know. I feel like it's better for me at least.
my body is not loving this.
Your body is not loving anything.
It just rejects. It's like, yeah. Be very concerned. Well, hopefully, Maddie, you'll be able to, jump to Team Seltzer soon.
It's like complicated to make. I don't know.
The next question I have for you guys, another music-related question. If you guys could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a dream guest feature on an up-and-coming Blacktooth record or a producer you'd like to work with in the future, who would it be?
Dream feature or possible feature?
Dream feature. Give me dream and possible. I like that. Give me both.
Dream feature for me would be Rob Halford or I don't know, something very big. Yeah, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden or something like that.
All right.
Possible feature would be the singer maybe from the Camino band in the future. I mean, maybe this will be more possible than Iron Maiden. I don't know. But for the moment, we had a feature with Kasim from the band Alaska.
Ooh,
this was a very, very, very big thing for me because I love his voice.
He's great.
Yeah, and
We had our producer Chris jump on one of our songs of the old album too.
And also Florent from Lensmark.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I love to like have people from different genres on songs because I think it's just, now's the time, I guess. But I don't know. I love Nothing Nowhere, for example. Like,
ooh, yeah.
it's probably a dream feature because that's
What about Caleb? This
from
funny.
I don't know.
From some certain band.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yes.
I feel like that would be the ultimate collaboration.
Yes,
Like,
I guess. So.
You would just have to like somehow meld your two logos together somehow. I don't know how it would happen, but I mean,
we have to change that. I mean, this is gonna haunt us forever.
Yes.
Totally, but it was such a big accident, but you can't tell that to people. They wouldn't believe you.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be an accident, you know? Like, people think that my logo looks like, you know, the Jewish Star of David every time. So, I mean, people were like, man, did you copy that? And I was like, I mean, there's probably some, you know, I'm not Jewish, but if I was, there would be some sort of, you know, semblance to that, I guess. I don't know. So, I feel like anybody can interpret it as it is, but, you know, certainly did not, you know, intentionally, you know, from what I could gather, it wasn't intentional. So, it's important. But guys, if you would like to see any of those collaborations, you just go to Twitter, you type in Blacktoothed here, and then you type in certain band name that you would like to see collaboration with, and then you put equals collab question mark. And then, you know, I feel like, to me, we've already begun the process of the collaboration at that point, and it's just a matter of the song being released. So yeah, I'm saying, you know, if you want to see that happen, do it. The next question I have for you guys: if there was another musical instrument you could master, what would it be?
Speaking of master, I think it's so cool if you can play like anything on the piano, like these jazz piano players, for example. Like I can't play. I had to in school and everything, but I would love to master this, like really master this.
I got you.
Okay, we are talking about really master, or it would be, for me, it would be very, very nice to play violin.
Ooh.
Master class, but I can play guitar, I can play drums, I can play bass, but violin is a thing. It's so smooth and soft, and I'm a big guy with big hands, and then playing that would be
That'd be
very
great.
nice.
I would love it.
I played violin for like 8 years.
Really?
You didn't know that?
No.
For real? Wow.
For real.
Okay. Yeah, that was I started, I guess.
Maybe you can teach me a little bit.
Yeah. It's gonna sound a little bit horrible for like the first year.
I can like a dying cat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You just I can just hear Henrik just playing the violin like near his house, and all of the cats from like the neighborhood just start to like migrate towards him. Yeah.
When I'm with
home.
you, it was hilarious.
Well, best of luck, Henrik. You're either gonna be a master violin player or have a bunch of cats in your house. So, you know, one of the two. I'll make the rules. But the next question I have for you guys is my personal favorite. I'm a huge nerd, so I love to ask this question. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Wow, tough question. Give me
Maybe
1
the
second.
toughest one, arguably.
At the moment, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Huh.
I like Eivor, but I think the best choice is to be Altair from the first part of Assassin's Creed.
Jumping down in these hay boxes. I don't know what. Yeah.
Love that.
I don't know. It's tougher for me, I guess. Does The Sims count as a video game? I don't know, because I
I
won't
mean,
create
yes, it does. So. Are you like the god character where you're like creating everybody?
I just cheated my way up to everything.
She's a sleeping character.
You know, just having this cool house and this cool pool and everything,
Yes.
having an awesome job, just not doing anything.
Mati.
I love that.
Ooh.
She had a good explanation for it, so that's. I mean, I'm not gonna deny with her logic. That's. I mean, you literally are God when you're like I'm gonna build this house, yeah, and then you just the house appears. You're like people, wow, animals, duh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Backyard pool. Here you go. 5-car garage. Yeah. So
Yeah. Obviously.
Ah, perfect.
that might have been one of the best answers I've gotten.
Yes.
The logic was, listen, I gotta give kudos. I gotta give kudos to Maddie because, I feel like she didn't even know this question, but thought about it so well within like that like minute period of me trying to explain it to you. So I like that. I like that. I personally wouldn't go with it because, you know, I don't want to be God, but, you know, that would
No, I
be...
don't want to be God. I just want to have all the stuff.
Oh my god. That's great. I love that. Next question, guys. If you were to compile a dream tour lineup that included Blacktoothed, who would be on it?
Dream tour. Definitely Camino then, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the one.
We're the opener band, then the Camino band, Don Brocco,
Oh,
and maybe Motley Crue or Iron Maiden as headliner. Would be the perfect tour.
interesting.
Yeah. For 2 years through every city of the country of the planet. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it?
Wow.
Like it? Maddie, what do you have?
No, I'm with him. Just kind of put that together.
I love it. You know, seeing Don Broco here in the States, I was talking to someone else I had on the channel, and it's wild because they play like arenas over in Europe, and when they come here, they play like small like show like club gigs, and I'm like, man, these guys are awesome. I was like, I wonder how big they are in like the UK. So I like go YouTube it, and they're like, we played Wembley Stadium. I'm like, why are you play? I'm like, why are you guys playing like a small like, you know, like a small club? It's wild.
I think it's the same like Camino band in the States, right? Camino
Yeah, they're
band in the
big.
States is
They're
very
big.
big.
Over here, I don't know. I would have no idea. But with a lot of bands, I guess, it can be so big in the States, but not anywhere else. But same way, like in that direction.
It's like Metallica, I guess.
I was fighting every urge to argue with that one.
No, I'm just kidding.
They're a great local band, you know, Metallica.
Yes. give him a chance. Yeah.
Check them out at your local your local pub.
Put them in the show notes. I don't know. Check them out. Maybe get you some.
Oh. I feel like you guys would have a great tour with they used to be called Eskimo Callboy, and now they're at their Electric Callboy. I feel like that'd be pretty wild to see you guys do a joint tour together, you know?
Yeah.
We had a chance in the past to play with them on a festival in Germany, and it was very fun in the backstage area because they they had a very big TV and started to playing FIFA in the backstage. It was very fun, yeah, and they're very funny guys, yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome, and they're playing the States, so I gotta see if I can make the drive to. They're playing the closest date they're playing to me is in New York City, so I'll have to see if I can make it out to that. But go see them, Electric Callboy, great band, and also Blacktoothed. Go check them out. But the next question I have for you guys, kind of in the same lane, in your opinion, who puts on a great live performance in terms of the bands you've seen?
Landmarks. Just started. Definitely. Or Straight from the Path.
Ooh, that's another good one. Yeah, like that.
From a Path is big life, yes. This year I was at the Grass Pop Festival in Belgium, and the best live band I ever saw in my life is Shinedown.
Oh.
They are 100% professional, and the singer is incredible. I never saw a better singer live like this guy.
I'll have to check it. I'll have to check them out. I know, obviously, pretty big here in the States, so when they come around, I'll have to see some videos. But I like Maddie mentioned Landmarks. They're coming to the States finally, so already gonna be going to that tour already, just because I want to see Landmarks. Obviously, the rest of the lineup's great as well, but yeah, Landmarks is gonna be so fun to see live. I'm really stoked.
Everybody is going to the States.
It's okay. You guys can come to. I'll make sure to message Tim and put my I'm like, I need to see Blacktoothed in the States. Tim, Blacktoothed in the States next year.
Do it.
If it's not next year, I'll be very upset. Listen, I don't want to be upset. I'd love to see these guys. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. Next question. Favorite TV show, favorite movie, guys?
Oh, I guess. Okay, you. The obvious for you. So for me, this would be. I think I'm on the. I can't even count how many times I've seen it, but Superstore is like my absolute favorite series right now. I mean, like all these kind of series, even like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I think Superstore is I'm a bit more into Superstore. But movie-wise, I gotta be honest, I love scary movies, like the Scary Movie. Every movie, I'm just digging it. I don't know.
Oh.
So yeah, it's maybe kind of a little inspiration on our last music video, either way.
And Ghostbusters, of course.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, and obviously, Stranger Things is like a big thing right now, and everybody, I guess, enjoys watching it. So you don't?
I never saw Stranger Things.
Okay.
But I will. I heard a lot of
Should.
good things about.
You would love it for all the 80s references.
I was gonna say the 80. Yeah, there's a lot of 80s references. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm an old guy. I'm 35 now, and I have to enjoy every new thing. You know, I'm very, very deep in the old things like Scrubs or something like that. Yeah, or Star Trek: The Next Generation. Do you know? But I will check it out.
You have a young heart, Henrik. Young at heart, you know.
Only outside. It's only the front end.
I like that you're a huge Star Wars fan, so I figured I'd show you this because I don't get to show it off too often. But I have this little like, I basically just keep all of my like USB drives in here and stuff. It used to be a watch. It used to be like an actual Star Wars watch where you could like flip the like wrist straps around. And I don't know where it went, but if I can find it, I'll just mail it out to you, Hendrik.
Yes.
If I can find it, that's the key word, because it's either with my parents in a different state or it is with me and I have lost it somewhere. So, don't worry. If I find something cool Star Wars wise, let me know. I'll be your go-to guy for Star Wars memorabilia in the States.
It's difficult to collect some nice stuff in Germany for Star Wars or something like that.
Really? Huh.
Yes. Germany is not a big store for buying nice things. I have a wonderful jacket from Star Wars from Adidas, like the old Run DMC jackets, the breakdance jackets in red with a big Death Star on the
Henrik's
back.
gonna be breakdancing in the background at the end, you know. So
like R2D2.
yeah. Love it. And then Maddie's gonna get on it in the wave, you know, all together.
I see it before me, right?
The next question I have for you guys: if you were trapped on a desert island for the next month, and there was one album you could bring with you to listen to,
Oh god, this is so tough. I'm not even listening to a whole album anymore. It's just like singles, I guess. Oh,
Only
yeah,
1 month?
Lower than Atlantis.
What?
It's Lower Than Atlantis.
oh,
It's one album. I don't know what's the album called. You gotta check.
Wow.
Give me-
I
1
can
month listening to one album every day.
Is it
I
their
think-
self-titled, Maddie?
I'm just checking.
They either have that one or Safe and Sound.
Doesn't sound. That'd be the one, I guess. I'll be jamming.
Let's go. I love that album so much.
Like it's heavy, but it's not heavy. I don't.
Yeah, it's just the perfect mix. Love it.
Yes.
Wow. It's very tough. I guess some best of CD from Judas Priest or Dio or something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Or
like
a
that.
sampler with some artists.
A sampler.
Smart.
Cheeky answer. All right. I like that. And then the last thing, guys, I've been asking this a lot of the bands I've been having on recently, and I love the way that people have been answering it, so I hope that you guys continue that trend. But what do you want people to take away from Blacktoothed, whether it be a band lyrically, musically, or kind of the combination to what do you want people to know about your band that, you know, maybe isn't said on the record, I guess?
So this is for me. Come on.
Do it.
Well, maybe that you don't have to be into a particular kind of scene to like us.
I would agree.
If you are a metalhead, you could enjoy our music, even though it's not too heavy. But even maybe if you're into, I don't know, just radio pop music, maybe you can still listen to us. So we're not too heavy.
Would agree. Henrik?
Go to the dentist.
Go to the dentist.
Oh, wow.
Do the checkup dates.
Make sure to schedule your dental appointments.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right?
When we're talking about our lyrics, it's to don't be afraid to talk about problems you have, any problems, because we think that everybody on the planet has something to hook with or something to carry, and it's good for you to talk about with someone.
I agree, certainly.
Each other.
You're there, you know, that's what I tell people all the time. I'm all about the positive mental attitude. So if you guys have problems, feel free to DM me. I'd love to be able to help you through it. You know, I feel like that's our community. That's what we're about here. So, you know, would love to, you know, everybody has problems, you know, as Henrik says. So, you know, it's good to have someone that can listen to you and, you know, maybe help you out, give you some advice. So feel free to message me. I'm sure Blacktoothed will feel the same way. We'd love to be able to help you out of a bad situation. But the most important thing, guys, the reason why you're on here, tell them about Blacktoothed, where they can find you at on social media. The album will be out by the time this video comes out, so you can tell them where they can purchase it at, and anything else you guys want to plug or talk about.
Right. Well, first of all, you can always visit us on our socials. It's always like Blacktoothed, and just type in Blacktoothed, and then you'll find us. For the album, we have 2 stores where you can already pre-order, and we would love for you to pre-order, even though it's CD, it's not vinyl, whatever. Maybe you have a CD player, or maybe you just want to put it on the wall. I don't know. It's great artwork. So just visit the Rising Empire store or go to impericon.com. and you can pre-order the album. We also have 2 kind of rad t-shirt designs there for you to pre-order as well. So there's that. Yeah. You should order like 2 or 5.
Or 100 if you want.
German music charts, yeah, that'd be good. So yeah, this is so much for album and follow things. We also on TikTok, by the way.
We are on every platform, I guess. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and so on.
And
All
yeah,
of
the
it.
other,
Collectively.
maybe just jam 1 or 2 songs, and I don't know, maybe you like it, even though you're into heavier stuff.
Yeah.
Since I know a lot of podcasts or interviews we're doing is for people that are probably more into like the metalcore scene or hardcore or metal in general. So we have a lot of fans that are actually in these scenes, but they still like us, so maybe you do.
I can agree. I am in that said scene, and I love this record. I'm very excited to, you know, listen through to the whole thing. I got about halfway through, and I'm gonna have to get the other halfway through and then message you guys and be like, this is great, I love it. But you guys should go pick it up, go check it out. All of the links will be in the description. Please go buy it if you can, because I'm going to literally, not metaphorically, harass a Rising Empire to, you know, maybe print a vinyl of said record, because, you know, I already have, you know, a large collection of vinyl records, and, you know, it'd just be great if that also was, you know, in that record collection with other band that has similar logo to other band that totally not gonna mention. But yes, that would also be great, because, you know, I am, you know, I'm a little bit of a weirdo, and I have them all alphabetically ordered, so it probably would be next to other band that totally we are not going to mention in this podcast here. So anyway, go check out Blacktoothed. fantastic band from Germany. Really, if you're into anything from rock to alternative to even like metalcore and post-hardcore, you're gonna find something to love about this record. And go pick up those rad T-shirts. I will have to dig deep into the bank account and pull some money out to buy said shirt so I can be just as cool as everyone else here. So please go do that. If you enjoyed this interview, share it, like it, subscribe. It goes a long way. And huge thanks to not only Tim at Atom Splitter, but also Maddie and Henrik for coming on today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks
for
for
having us.